We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
A bouncer? Where? I freaking love bars. Maybe it's one I know.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Never heard of it. Are you lying? Not on your phone, June. I heard you placing it down. I'm not on it. I'm just like playing with it. Like I like putting it on. I like balancing it like this. See, like I like to balance it on my desk, so it's like standing upright. But then sometimes it gets in the way, and I have to like put it down. My boy Toy can wait. Okay, okay. It's our June time now.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago. We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
He's thinking she would actually get a boy toy. Sad days.
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is. Yeah. I saw your ballerina moves up there. In a real fight, these acrobatics will get you killed faster than a bullet. You caught him off guard. That only happens once. Now he's alert, standing on a narrow bridge, and my men are tired and hungry. Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually.
Alright.
Welcome to Revachol.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while every school of thought and government has failed in the city. But I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job
You tell
to
him,
make sure you behave.
Kim?
I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking hey Kim, I've got your back. Give the lieutenant a punch on the shoulder. Well, I think we learned something here. Smile at the lorry man. Now that's settled. We have a couple of questions.
You do make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
Got a smoke?
No. He's got a smoke right there in his fucking hand. Snatch that shit out of his fat fingers. You need it after listening to his garbage.
It's my last one.
You hiding smokes for me?
Why would I do that? I'm an honest man. What, officer? Sorry I couldn't be of any help. Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
It's about biological determinism. Natural. Not the most popular.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
To be honest, I can't really remember what that means. Please explain.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
I hope this is sarcasm.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Okay.
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Say nothing.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Occidental means Western. I never knew that. I know Oriental means Eastern, I didn't know Occidental means Western.
Don't push your luck, runt.
Whoa. Okay. Ooh, bottles. Wait, we need to go to the supermarket and sell our stuff. So, have you actually investigated anything, June? I don't know. I just got bottles, okay?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Insert
The
all my
bottles turn
bottles.
into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now. You're 100% sure you've got special Hobocop money for that tier. At least 100% extra tier money. If the numbers on the machine told you otherwise, do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
Need to buy more alcohol. I must buy more alcohol. Lady, I need more
You
alcohol.
see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of...
Lady, I have a check that I want to cash in for 25 bucks.
Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves. I don't know. Frit?
You have a big check to pay off the thing? Yes.
A 7 to 11 grocery store? I think they think that the extra tea makes it funkier. I don't know. Frit? I think they think, okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
I need 25 for y'all.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir. Anything else I can do for you?
Nope, just wanted my money.
Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and gin. Great combo.
Speed and
Some
gin.
dealers, baby.
Speed and gin.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Not really.
Speed and gin. Yes.
No. I don't know really long. I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay. Uh-huh.
Now, time for more speed and gin.
A colorful display of cigarettes.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
I'll give me the pale-aged vodka, lady. Trucks is a quest. Boost is also a quest. I don't have a quest for drugs. The both lady needs a trucking, yeah, but no, she just needs info. She just needs information. She just needed the return no, Joy's info. An apartment door. Okay. But wasn't there a quest about a raincoat? I don't know. I thought I had a quest for a raincoat, but I guess not. We're not gonna buy alcohol. We'll find alcohol, like a good alcoholic. We're not gonna buy it. We're gonna just find it and get somebody else to pay for it. Wait, where the heck is the pawn shop, though? Map information incomplete. Acquire a copy of the city map. Didn't I have a copy of the city map? What happened with it? Didn't we had a map earlier? What happened to it? You know where you can find a lot of bottles? You know what? We're gonna give the pin back to the lady. I don't need the
Hello
pin.
again, sweetie.
About your
I
pin.
hope you were able to pawn that old trinket. Oh, thank you, dear. I confess I am glad to see it again.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
Yay, we finished the quest. At least we did something today.
Now, what else, sweetie? Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
The cafeteria man is a bad man.
What do you mean?
He was tormenting me with outrageous demand for money.
He's just on edge because of the lynching. Don't judge him too harshly. Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
oh my. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
The edge of
We're in
civilization.
the city of Rexshol, dear. How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the... I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's the spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
I got a pen!
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders. Outside, the melting snow seeps into the cracks in the walls and the cobblestone streets, all the way down into the sewers. Above ground, the first Maybells blossom.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains of steed civilization cowers before us. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the free market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masses, foreigners, and women. That one.
Oh no. Nothing like that, dear.
Foreigners and women?
Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no matriarchy.
No women?
She's trying to avoid the foreigner's part. This is because she's a woman. She may be lying.
She's a
to you.
woman and she might be lying to me. That's what women do. They lie to you. I would never lie to you guys though.
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So how did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. You really only knew what year it is. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build some... Of course, sweetie,
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks.
someone more educated in...
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a...
Of course. Then
Money! I got the money! For your stupid birds.
Can I help you?
So about the money I owe you.
Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I owe
A
you
lot.
again?
For the room and broken window? 100 real.
100 real?
Like what? I was
I only
really
have
enjoying
38
talking
real.
about the money you owe me. Mine? No, it belongs.
Thank you for clearing the debt. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why.
I'm not a
And the
drunk.
neighbors too.
I'm
They
a
put their
hobo
trash
crab.
there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov?
Yes.
Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The whirling in rags is not special in that regard.
What if I told you I'm a hobo or soon to be one?
Yes.
He stares at you, beady-eyed.
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Yes.
Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this...
He sounds irritated.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager. Is there anything else you wanted?
I want a fucking drink, asshole!
Well, you're not getting it, asshole!
This is a thoughtful exchange, but can we move on, please?
What thing? Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're
It is
big
already 8
shit.
o'clock, that is the
But
evening.
they're good.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
Good question.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere, or laying low after the, lynching.
Whatever he may feel about you, he can't miss the opportunity to throw you a look of what he assumes is shared understanding. Go with it.
Sots not Siegely, yes, I think I see.
Yeah. The Union guys think they're untouchable. They probably fucking killed that guy or something, and now think they can hide out till it all blows over, and it's fair weather again in Martinez.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. We don't.
You glance at the clock on the wall.
Was there something else? Because what?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in...
Another thing. Great. Yes?
Phoning with boy toy. What do you mean? I'm paying attention. Shut up. Ooh, money. There's like no booze in it. Oh, there's
The
booze up
man
there.
ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging you're present. The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Sorry, I don't understand you.
Just one word. Sounds quizzical. Then he awaits your answer with his brow arched.
Yes.
Borscht need more vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Of course.
Vodka.
Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Yes.
He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle
More
of
vodka.
into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew. The mention of mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. They're friends.
Get a reality lowdown. Find out who is the Union box.
He smiles and nods enthusiastically.
Cheers! I got vodka.
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens.
Look at the bottle.
Light reflects off the thermal cup. The borscht may not look like much, but doubtless it'll get the job done. Better pop it open before it gets cold. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it. There's a satisfying pop as the cap comes off,
Pop.
and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home now. You see a flash of teeth, a young woman smiling at you near some railway overpass in your ruined past. She is gorgeous, and she is yours.
What will be the repercussions if I take that sip?
Nothing. Some mental stuff. Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be strong as an ox. A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real cop. A real detective. Incredibly well done.
I'm a real cop again.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's an alcohol button. Alcohol gives +1 to physique skills. Physical instrument, half light, electrochemistry, endurance, pain threshold, and shivers. This is good before rolling a white check, but damages your morale. And remember,
From the void we came, and to the void we must return. You see a heavy steel door with a you immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery. The door does not budge.
Thank you, guys.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to the cobalt blue.
It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation.
The door is a mega investigation. The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo
If
investigation.
you say so, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
First, we're going to open the apartment. What's that? Feels like you belong here.
Can I help you?
How haven't you ruined this already?
The door is closed.
Why? Wait, what do you mean by that? How can you ruin this?
This fan has or has it been consigned there as punishment? The bed is cold and not.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
No time to rest yet. More bottles. My entire apartment is filled with bottles.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Except for that one over right over there. Apparently you can't interact with the broken window, even though it says that we could again. Okay, so that's not the apartment we need.
An old call box.
There, it's over there.
This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It shouldn't. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Why not?
Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Did I just have a premonition or
There
something
is.
in there?
But you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Taking Hobocop style for extra content.
Wow, an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon. Half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
What's that?
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however. And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000, easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I'm into hi-fi.
That's too bad, because none of those things are actually in there. There's just food waste and crisp wrappings.
Wow.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
An antique.
Only in its social sensibility.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Time to interact. I can't interact because I need to get out of here first.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage.
Gross.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but...
Man, my apartment smells like food, by the way. And I'm getting
that is
hungry.
missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
A rifle is worth
The rest
easy
of the rags are just
12,000.
kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
Too bad it's not ready yet. Gotta starve a bit longer. Yeah. Sad.
All right.
face.
We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force. Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and this establishment had the key.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
Oh yeah, I see.
The lieutenant nods. Then it's just organic waste. Cold nothing. It's not. What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from
Moist
it. They
papers?
look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes. Written in a man's handwriting.
A
Officer.
man's handwriting?
Is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look. The plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
Was I the one who killed that person?
If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore.
Well,
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Bum, bum, bum.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Alright, interactable objects. Cool.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much. Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
This mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your insane ideology. The mug will be useful by denouncing it, and I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. It's this third one. The mug will be useful by denouncing it. I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling.
If you want to earn some change by guilting people, go for it. But if you want to earn real dough, finish the case and start getting paid again.
Okay, I see how it is. It's a banana peel on my damaged ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? It's a metaphor. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Maybe it's kitchen tissue. They look exactly the same.
If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue. It's not, though. It's toilet paper.
Wow.
Still wet, the toilet paper, I mean,
Got
kitchen
XP
tissue,
for removing
sorry,
kitchen paper.
peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger, and voila. The ledger
Voila.
now looks marginally better.
Smell the
The
ledger.
acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
Or kitchen cleaner.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. It's cropped. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's
What?
What's that sticker?
That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Just turn the lights on.
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that. Your kill count. Yours will surely have your kill count.
My kill
Okay.
count.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it. Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. There's pain in there, if you want some. That much you know. With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board. The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee, slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
kill yourself, you asshole. What?
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings.
That's definitely
The
a ticket that I would have.
Access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too.
Cool, we can go to the aquarium.
The words just crossed your mind somehow. You see 2 tickets.
I like how the entire screen blinked.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches. It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored.
Ooh.
A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Luke, a young woman in her 20s.
Ooh, a young
There is
woman.
care,
My wife.
effort, and a smile. You think, although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting.
Tutti Frutti scan, right? It's like
You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter
I don't
so you
know.
can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
But it will make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
Let's go.
What was that?
Frisson covers your entire body. A feeling of cold, a persistent chill.
Hold on to it, read the cards.
Your hands shake, holding onto it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear.
What?
You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No. Hold on.
Hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
Oh no, what happened? Was that the end? Wow, I failed.
There is nothing.
Is it nothing?
Again.
Nothing?
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery. Just, well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering. Somewhere in the basal gut. That's me. Blue eyes, that's me. Is it? The world is gone. You are no longer reacting to outward stimuli, yet still.
A bitter, caustic sense of loss remains. Even in the darkness, great sorrows slip in the water. Slimy.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
What? Was that the X something? The...
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
It was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape, its lack of beauty was not the problem. There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause. Your name is fuck all.
It certainly ain't Harry.
Then what is it?
Your name is passed out on the ground, dragged around by one of the other evil apes. They're taking you somewhere.
Just let me lie here,
You
motionless.
think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
Drink.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself, as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
Not that yet.
What happened?
I should ask you the same.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital. Then you came to.
How long was I out?
10 minutes, maybe.
I came in contact with the burnt out ruins of the past,
That
Lieutenant.
does sometimes happen. You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Cool. White morning. Unlock a new slot to reach the thought. Spend 1 skill point to unlock a new slot. I can't use a skill point to unlock a new slot if I wanted to. Yeah, physical is 5. Yeah, because of the alcohol that I drank. June is in oven time. Yeah, I'm checking it right now. Gonna be finished. Gonna be finished soon. So, but I have like some time to check out if we wanna increase some skills or not. And then we can continue it next time. This game is like really funny. Like holy shit. I kind of want to get like this, I think. I wonder how much there is in this game. Yeah, same. It's like actually a pretty big game too, I think, so. Refactorial nationhood, socioeconomics, white mourning. Doesn't say what you will get from it though. Just like that one, 9 hours. Because I feel like there are already a lot of options you pass by because you don't have the correct skills. Yeah, for sure. There's like definitely a lot of things you can that we missed out on just because I'm a dumbass. Well, not a dumbass, my character's just a dumbass. Like, I mean, you can like look at here and look at all the map things that I skipped or missed. Didn't I had a map earlier? I don't know why I cannot look at it anymore now. Alright, yes. But yeah, I'm gonna go check on my food now. Going to continue cooking my ribs and make some other side dishes with that. Let's save the game. Save it. So yeah, thank you so much for being here, guys. Have a great evening, have a great night. Don't forget to follow if you haven't already to the Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I'm going to eat dinner. Join us on Discord, and I'll see you guys next time. And peace out. Glad you liked the game. Yeah, it's like a lot of fun. Thank you for giving it to me, Banana. Alright, guys. Peace out.